Welcome back to another daily race video, and yes, Speedy has brought us back to Deep Forest, once again in Group 3. And honestly, I don't even know how many times we had this combination, but it seems like PD really loves it. This time though, things are a little bit different. The BOP settings have been changed, and I'm not exactly sure what cars are the actual meta cars. The RCZ seems to be one of them, but I'm not exactly sure if that's the meta or just everyone is using it because it's on the leaderboards. So I thought I'd try something different. Someone in the chat suggested that I try to take the Suzuki out for a spin. Normally, it's not exactly the top pick, but I figured why not? I jumped in, did a few laps, and to my surprise, it was actually pretty solid. Fun to drive, and it looked like a really promising car. So, let me know, guys, what do you think about Deep Forest, and, well, I can just show you what I did in this very strange car. Oh, well. Solid acceleration, solid acceleration. F-type. You know what, I'm going to be lucky if I don't spin. To just make it. As I said before, the hearts are terrible in this car. But what really wasn't terrible was the straight line speed. Surprisingly good, actually. I wasn't expecting much from this car, but it turned out to be pretty decent on the straights. Why am I doing this? Well, it's probably going to be good in the slip though. And I'm still in. If you want to go, I'll let you pass, but you literally stopped in front of me. Let's see. Wow. Go, go, go. That was not the intention. That was one unfortunate mistake, but I just couldn't hold my position there. I'm not exactly sure about the hairpin, but it's always a bit of a bumper car situation when we get there. It is what it is. I gave the position back and focused on the middle sector, which definitely wasn't easy, especially on the hard tires. Eventually, I managed to get through, but I was still figuring out the shifting points. Very weird shifting points. If you're thinking, why am I short shifting? Because it's better with this car. It is a lot better. All of a sudden, it just snaps. Somehow I'm still P4. I don't even know how, but I am. I guess once it gets up to speed, then this car is actually pretty decent. But it takes a while. And look at this, 270. It does take some time to stop though. But 270, that's solid. And I wasn't even close to them. I guess it works in the slipstream. Oh yeah. Just careful out of tight turns. Like, really careful. I'll try, why not? And it stopped. Okay. Wow, okay. I mean, that's the F-Type, and the F-Type isn't the best car. It really isn't, but very surprising car. Very, very. And I think the tire wear is solid, isn't it? I don't even know how to explain this. It's a very weird car to drive. This car was honestly pretty weird to drive, but hey, this track isn't exactly normal either. And the hairpin, well, yeah. Oh. As usual, the hairpin didn't disappoint, still as chaotic as always. But what else did not disappoint was the straight line speed of this car. Even though I think the car in front had a bit of damage, this still had some serious top end. And I was actually starting to be impressed. Well, I did a better lap on the hards in this race than what I did on the mediums in the previous race for the Ford GT. Yikes, yeah. And there is no way of defending that. Oh. Yeah. Great stuff. I need to pit. No, I will get a penalty now. I'll get a 3-second penalty for that. No? That's weird. My pit stop was done. That incident probably cost me a bit of time, so I'm expecting a few drivers to come out ahead. But I've got a solid car, and honestly, anything can happen in this race. The tire wear on this car was actually pretty decent, so I knew I could expect solid performance over the race distance. Sure, the other guys might have slightly fresher tires, but I still feel confident. That said, the middle sector was always a struggle with this car. This car has a lot of understeer, especially through the twisty section. But once I hit the straight, well, it turns into a little rocket. Very strange little car. Very strange. Look at the speed. I mean, compared to the other cars, hitting 275 down the straight was absolutely absurd. I honestly didn't think this car had this kind of pace, but it did deliver. And that kind of top speed, it does open the doors for some solid overtaking chances, even though I knew it wouldn't be easy. How is that even possible with this car? Look at this. Like, he's not even there. I'll wait. Outside, like it's nothing. Look at the speed difference. And I can brake at 100. Maybe I overshot it a little bit, but with the other cars you need to brake at like 120. And just like that, I made it to the podium, but I knew keeping that spot wouldn't be easy. The guys behind me were faster through the middle section, and once they hit the straight, they had the toe and the momentum to attack. Unfortunately, I lost 2 places, and from that point on, it was all about recovering. And by recovering, I don't mean just pushing hard. I mean really trying to optimize every part of my performance. In this race, a lot of things can happen. But one thing for sure, teamwork makes a huge difference. Why? Because without the toe here, you're basically not going anywhere. So I started calculating at that point, timing things kind of in my head, trying to figure out when to go for a move. I told myself, wait a little bit longer, just do a couple of bomb drafts and maybe the gap opens up. And maybe, just maybe, I can still go for that P2. Because at that point, P1, well, it was well out of reach. Just look at this now. I know it's 4/10. Usually takes me like the whole straight to catch him, but I'm already there. At this point, I decided to do a bit of bomb drafting. Normally, it's not the best idea, or at least that's what a lot of comments on my videos tend to say, like, just go for it. But without a clear strategy, without thinking a few steps ahead, you cannot make a proper overtake stick. Otherwise, you make a move and the next time you're going down the straight, you're the one being overtaken. So I held back, calculated and waited. I know we're already in lap 12, but I knew I had to wait. You want to strike at the last possible moment, so they don't get a chance to fight back. But just as I was setting up for my final push, something happened, which I didn't expect. One of the drivers behind me went for a move. He slightly missed his braking point, just slightly, and I could not defend it. That caught me completely off guard and I lost a place. But it's not over yet. He's going to get it. I know I'm too far behind. Still have a long way to go. Let's see, which way to go now? Oof. B4 in the end. B4. I expected nothing out of this car, and it proved out to be actually a very competitive car. A very, very competitive car.